Hey guys, so welcome to round one off the heavy bag. We're going to do it with our cage bag today. If you don't have a cage bag at home, here's some suggestions for ways that you can modify this workout. Anytime that we're putting hands on top of the bag or a foot on top of the bag, you could do that very easily with a stair or a bench to get some elevation. Anytime we're picking the bag up, if you have a set of weights or even a set of gallon water bottles, anything like that can be used for lifting. So this guy is really fun and super easy to work with, but you can definitely make this work with stuff around your house if you don't have one of these. So we're still on 5-minute, 15-second rounds. This time it's broken up into 7 45-second intervals, no breaks. So you're gonna go for 5 minutes, 15 seconds, no breaks, one exercise right after the other. So exercise number 1, tricep dips. So I'm gonna put my hands on. I'm gonna start with my feet out, up and down, just barely touching the ground. If I need more, I'm going to take my feet out to increase the resistance. Again, you can do this on a bench or a step. Then we're going to do push-ups. These are going to be incline push-ups, meaning that my hands are on the bag. I still want shoulder width apart. My chest touches the bag. My elbows are pointing back. If I need to modify, I can put my knees on the ground. Next thing, rows. So if you have other equipment, you can use that. I'm going to start though in a very nice supported position with my feet shoulder width apart and enough bend in my knees so that I can be parallel to the ground and my back can feel flat and supported. So I'm going to row this to my chest, squeeze my back together and hold for 2. Up, 1, 2, down. Up, 1, 2, down. Next is fast feet and a burpee. Burpee can be on the ground if you don't have a bag or hands on the bag. So I'm going to be here, burpee. Here, burpee. Maybe a fast count to 5 or a slow count to 2 or 3 and then do your burpee. Next, around the world push-ups. On the bag, I'm going to start in the middle. I do my push-up, then I'm going to walk, so I've got a staggered push-up. One hand on, one hand off. Back to the middle, other side, one hand on, one hand off. So anything that you can do to raise yourself up to stagger. Next, we've got a bag slide. So really, I'm just looking for a dragging motion from our bear crawl position. So from my bear crawl position, start doing this, you guys can see me. I'm going to start bear crawl over the top of my bag. And I really want my knees at 90 underneath my hips, as opposed to a plank or like this high plank position. So from here, I'm going to go to the end of my bag, reach through, and drag it. So if you have enough space to just drag a couple times one direction, and then flip around and drag a couple times the other direction, that's the easiest thing to do. But if you're low on space, then from here, I'm going to go and flip it over this way. Flip, and then I can start dragging the other direction. Last thing we're going to do, ground and pound on top of the bag. So again, if you have this bag, we're going to sit on top of it, punches, hammer fists, elbows. If you don't have the bag, you can do the same thing here, but let's just try and be fast, furious here. Keep good form, obviously, but we're going for really getting the heart rate up at the end, so lots and lots of movement. All right, you guys, that was your first set.